Good morning, everyone. Today is April 1, 2020. Yes, you heard it right. April 1, 2020. And maybe some of you are wondering why I'm in my uniform because we are in a community quarantine and why the heck am I using my uniform? Just to feel. And I'm actually missing my work and I miss my students. And you know what, this year it's really a hard time for everyone. I know it's because of this so-called pandemic, COVID-19, and all of us are affected by this. And this year, for the first time in the history of our school, wherein students get the chance to be recognized and to receive diploma and to receive this various awards. It's really the most awaited part of their lives as a student, as a high school student. And yeah, sad to say that this year we're not going to have a graduation. And I'm also sad as their teacher because I'm also excited to see them wearing their toga, to see them wearing their smile when they receive their awards on the stage, and to see their parents proud of them. But yeah, that's life and we cannot do something about it because this is really out of our control. And to all my students there who are sad, don't worry, you will still have your another graduation in college. I know it will not be the same because you will have another set of classmates, another set of teachers, but yeah, everything happens for a reason. Anyway, I decided to upload some video clips of our series of practice last year for our TV broadcasting. So a lot of you been watching or following me on my vlog featuring my students in this TV broadcasting competition. And yeah, and so far in my career as a coach for TV broadcasting, this year is one of the most memorable NSPC that we have experienced. It's really a roller coaster of emotions. It's like both extreme positive and extreme negative emotions. Starting from when we learned that the original schedule of NSPC was changed, that was supposed to be February, and DepEd Secretary postponed the event because of COVID-19. That was the time when we spent already 107,000 pesos for our plane ticket, and oh my gosh, I do not know how to survive. And I came to a point where I had to choose whether we should pursue, we should continue, or we should just give the chance to other divisions. But yeah, thank God, because I asked, and also with the decision together with the parents, we pushed through and we bought again another ticket for Tagigaraw NSPC. And yeah, and I'm thankful that we didn't quit our journeylism, because in the end we had our prize, the prize which is the sense of success. And even if we didn't bag the championship, I am so much assured that we have done our best. My students have done their best, and I'm happy for their achievements. And I've seen how we grew together as a team, and I've seen how they mature throughout the years. And I'm just happy because now I'm looking back to all our memories, and memories bring back you. I'm looking back to all the experiences and the moments that we have shared together, and I will really miss this batch. Really, I will really miss them they're the first batch that I have trained in this event, and I hope that I will be able to meet another batch of students like them who are committed to do their best, to give their excellent performance, because their motivation is really from within. I can see their passion, and I can see their inspiring acts of love for each other. Even if sometimes I can feel also that there's like commotion among them, but yeah, I'm just so proud of them. I would just like to say that TV broadcasting is indeed not a joke at all, because we are undergoing a lot of pressure, and I can see in my students, the journalists, who are really doing their best every time we do practice. So there were also times that the level of stress among us is getting higher and higher, especially if the competition is already in front of us. So there were times that some of us are like irritated when somebody is committing mistakes, and also I am angry at them, and then yeah. So this vlog is like a series of what we have been through to achieve our spot in the NSPC 2020. So all of these clips were taken last year, and I wasn't able to edit it and upload it at once because of course we would like to have an element of surprise for all our competitors. And yeah, it's quarantine period, but I'm in my uniform. I miss my uniform and I miss my students, so it's just like a sense of being a teacher again, even if I don't have a class. So yeah, it's been a boring day, but we'll make it through.
Kasi medyo low yung quality na.
Sige daw gabi.
But,
Try the ano.
Wala, amazing. Ay!
nabi ako sa monitor sa tao. Sa'yo na maraki. Chin, chin!
Paano sa bibig ko ko lang?
Hindi tabi ako bibita.
Pwede balik-balik lang naman naman dito.
Sarot.
Butas na galing dyan sa sink.
Ang chips na bilay, bakit pwede mo lang ulo sa
Hindi,
wala?
pastel pen man. Meron ko naging ako.
Zainab.
Oo, di ba?
Nadura, gid.
Hindi ka masipaulo.
My gosh, I'm so happy! I have a great speech!
Video and technical operators on my cue. 3, 2, 1, go.
Connecting communities across the nation, NCN News and current affairs.
For the headlines, Parnaso takes over RSPC keynote speech. RSPC 2019, Parnaso caps on survival behavior. Campus journalists weld Olympic of Journalism. Magandang Jensen's performance poised RSPC grand opening.
Broadcasting live from the new center of National Communication Network. This is TMV, Vanguard of Radical Change.
One vision, one community, one ASEAN. Good afternoon, Philippines. Good afternoon, Sorsogon region. Today is Monday, 9th of December, and we are live here in the tuna capital of the Philippines, General Santos City. For the details of our news. Due to the unexpected absence of the official keynote speaker of this year's Regional Schools Press Conference, Regional Director Dr. Alan Farnazo Cesafor takes over the speech to avoid flaws during the grand opening today at KCC Convention Hall. As part of his speech, he gave emphasis to this year's theme, Empowering Communities Through Campus Journalism. He also commended the different schools division superintendents of Region 12 for helping quake victims in the most affected areas of the region, particularly Kidapawan City and Makilala. Despite the unexpected glitches during the program, Farnazo successfully delivered his speech to the delegates. Meanwhile, as the Regional Schools Press Conference commences, Dr. Alan Farnazo Cesafor points out the importance of disaster preparedness to the journalists. Live on the line is our TNB patroller, Trish Vasquez. Trish, what is happening there right now?
Giselle, we're live here at KCC Mall Convention Hall as the Regional Schools Press Conference, or RSPC 2019, begins, where qualifiers from 9 different divisions of Region 12 gathered here to attend the opening program.
Yung kanilang response system every time there is calamity.
Support this pala. Region 12 Director Dr. Alan Farnazo Cesafor emphasized the importance of disaster preparedness during calamities to the journalists, where he wants the community to be strengthened and empowered.
Hindi lang kakapangin yung kanilang response system every time there is calamity.
He also added that the people of Region 12 is able to help neighboring division during disasters. That's the latest update here at KCC Mall Convention Hall. Back to studio.
Thank you, Trish. Let us keep the conversation running and more stories to reveal. TNB Patrol will be right back.
Saki Sibida, Saki, a journalist.
As a campus journalist, it is my duty to inform my community.
I share my passion with dedication.
In my pursuit for truth, I spread awareness in my locality.
I speak with credibility and broadcast more than just information. My advocacy is to contribute in building the nation.
Let us be the voice of the voiceless.
And we are back. Campus journalists presented their divisions through cheers and yells as RSPC begins. Here is Kyla Dequilia for the report.
With the start of the grand opening program for the Regional Schools Press Conference, or RSPC, Education Program Supervisor in English, Jerry Magno, presented each division in Region 12 as participants presented their prepared cheers and yells. Standing for works of excellence, Region 12 again prepares for the Nationals as Regional Press Conference officially begins.
Delegates from the different divisions of Region 12 gathered here at KCC Convention Hall to showcase their writing and broadcasting skills on the ongoing Regional Schools Press Conference, or RSPC. This is Kyla Dequilia reporting for the Nation's Voice.
During the RSPC grand opening, selected performers from the host division General Santos City showcases different dance genres that fired up the whole convention area. TNB Patroller Main Apliado will tell us more.
With offbeat moves and drives in the production number, General Santos City welcomed the delegates coming from all over the Sorsogon region as the grand opening of the Regional Schools Press Conference commences today. School journalists and officials were entertained as the program includes a mixture of modern, cultural dances and contemporary dances, a ballet dance interpretation of the recent earthquake incidents that struck the region, and a spoken poetry tribute for the campus journalists were also showcased. To end the program with a bang, following the phrase "Kasali lahat, kasama lahat, para sa lahat," a community dance were performed. I am the Nation's Voice, Main Apelyado for NCN News.
NC netizens, we only have 16 days to go before Christmas. And those were the top stories for this hour. This has been your unbiased and truth upholder, Giselle Salong, saying, we do not just secure freedom, we defend what people deserve.
May closing na.
Forward ka ba? Wala ka nag-ano ha?
Vanguard of Radical Change.
Ito, ako pa na natawan yung oras. Ba't ko ba lang daw sa oras?
Ibang piso sa